while navigating the mundane and necessary with grace, joy, and ease.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. But it's like something to work towards, to just remind yourself to just evaluate where you're at with that and how you can make those little adjustments.
That's a lot to talk about. It's
I
hard
know.
to get balance and to be consistently in that mode. And well, navigating the mundane and the necessary. It's easy to talk about, I'm going to be so great. Like on a show like this, it's great. And I don't know, many of you may not know this, but right before we started, I said, I'm stressed out. And then Tracy Becker led us through a really beautiful meditation. And it didn't take very long. Sometimes it can be, well, not when you're driving, but, you can still take those moments when you're having a bad day. Your boss is yelling at you. The kids are going nuts. Come home, something's a mess, and you just need to calm down. So I think balance is, I don't know, it's a lot easier said than done, but once you get in the habit of it, it's easier than you think.
I think a lot of people, I'm glad you brought it up, because I think with the people that I talk with, they tell me I don't have time for these practices, for the practices of training my mind and to getting to having that authenticity, to having that self-actualization and self-awareness. And I think they miss, a lot of people that feel like they don't have time are commuting a lot. And I just always say, you're missing an opportunity there. What are you feeding yourself when you're in that car? So, but the mundane, I remember, I want to say it was Thich Nhat Hanh that I was listening to, and I'm talking 20 years ago or so, and he talks so much about the mindfulness and just when you're just drinking a cup of tea, just sit there and drink the cup of tea. And when you're washing the dishes, just be really present with washing the dishes. And you can do those things with mindfulness, and therefore when you're doing them with mindfulness, you can experience peace and you can experience joy, you can experience gratitude and appreciation when you do that. But we get in such a hurried world. I was trying to reach a friend of mine. A lot of my friends, I spent 13 years of my life on the West Coast, so I still have a lot of really close friends on the West Coast. And so it's sometimes difficult for us to connect because of the time zone. I was reaching out to a friend of mine last week, and she emailed me back. She goes, I'm just running around crazy right now, getting ready to leave for my trip. And I was just like, oh gosh, I just don't ever want to run around crazy ever again in my whole entire life. And I don't. And I just have to say I don't. But I've been practicing all of this for a long time. I really have really good boundaries so that my life is balanced and I'm not overcommitting myself in any way, shape, or form, so that I'm going, oh my God, I'm running around crazy. I have another friend of mine, she has a funny saying that I can't even know. She goes, I'm at like Mach speed with my hair on fire, like she's running at Mach speed with her hair on fire, something like that. I'm just like, why are you doing that? I was like, stop.